You can live a great life. You can. Now, all you have to do is discover who you are. All you have to do is come into this place of self-acceptance, and then you live this great life. I am telling you this story for two reasons. Number one, I want to invite you to my next Wilhelm channeling session, which will be on Tuesday on the new moon. And more will come through there. And if you've come to a Wilhelm channeling session before, you know that I always can answer questions. And that's the part I'm talking about now, because I want you to understand that you really can live a great life. And it's understanding how to go about that. It's our ascension, it's our self-development, it's self-actualization, whatever it is. But we will each go about that in different ways, and mine was very different. And I'll just tell you one story because in 2005, I had this dream that I was supposed to bring in some information that was going to help the world or help people do something. And I said, no, that's not me. I'm not doing that. And I put that away. I put it into a closet, actually, completely forgotten about it until someone else brought it out and showed it to me. And see, I think that's what happens for everyone. We forget who we're supposed to be. We forget what we can accomplish in our lives because it's a process of moving into upper levels or higher levels of consciousness. When in 1988, when I started receiving Wilhelm and started writing it down, doing automatic writing, it was never my intention to give it to anyone because it didn't make sense to me. How am I receiving this information? How is it giving me guidance? We all have that guidance. It's that higher self that we each have. The only difference was I was obviously meant to bring in something different. And it didn't make sense because my life was terrible. I had moved through every horrible, tragic thing, and then it started to reverse. But that's what I was told. When you start moving on the path of understanding who you are, moving through your generational trauma, your fear, your doubt, all of those things, you can affect mind body healing. That's something we've all heard about, but to experience it is a completely different thing. And that's what I've experienced. What I haven't done is told everyone all of it for two reasons. One, it didn't make sense to me, and then it was unbelievable. And I've said this for years, and people will look at me and say, no, we're not going to do that because we know it's unbelievable. It's not going to work. And I'm saying this because people who look at my work and look at my program and hear what other people have said about what happens, they still say it's not possible. I'm telling you, it's possible, and I've done it, and you can get to joy. Now, the other part of this is what I was also told, that this period in our world, and we've all seen it, it's going to be really challenging. But the work that I was given would help us all move through that, and then we would heal, and then we would help create a better world too. Didn't make sense, but now I know that it's true because I'm feeling it and I'm experiencing it, and this is what I'm giving to everyone. And all the work that I've done for the last 35 years, I'm putting into my program. Everybody who comes into my program will have all of this work. I only have a small portion in there now. But any people who have just done that small portion have transformed their lives. And so this is why I'm also changing my rates. I have been given information before it shows up in the world. I'm going to tell you something. If you look at the message on May the 4th of 2023, you will see that my Wilhelm told me where I would be right now. And it said money would be my struggle. It's been the struggle forever because I could never come to the place where I could decide how much could I charge someone for 50 years of my life and experience and work and all of that? It just doesn't make sense. And then the other part of me is that I just have to give stuff to everyone, which is why I have the Ascension Circle. So there's free stuff there. But yeah, there'll be some changes. But please come to the channeling session and you'll understand more. And you can check out all my work on my website as well. Have a really wonderful day, but I want you to know that no matter what's going on in your life, no matter where you are, how old you are, none of that matters. It's about changing your consciousness and you will live that great life. All right. See you guys soon.